Hello and welcome to episode 27. My name is Stephanie and I'm the creator behind the Crafty Dragonfly. You can find me on Instagram and wherever else you can find me, I'll leave a link to that below this video. So it's nearly Christmas, I'm so excited. I've been super busy this week, not only with things that I'm making but trying to get things finished, but also with work, boo. So I haven't done as much as I thought I would this week, even though I seem to have been crocheting like mad every evening. But it's just that kind of a week, I think. So if I seem to have had quite a number of new subscribers again, so I'm really grateful actually that people are finding my videos quite enjoyable and want to subscribe. So thank you if you are a new subscriber. I really do appreciate it, and for all the returning subscribers, people that have been with me from the beginning. I started this channel about a year ago now, and I've seen it grow more so than I thought I ever would. So I'm really grateful to everybody for hitting that subscribe button and liking any of the videos. I'm hoping this week, I'm trying to keep my head, rather than looking up at the camera, I'm trying to keep it sort of down a little bit, because otherwise there's a reflection in my glasses and I have to wear them because otherwise I can't see the screen and see what I'm holding up for you. So I'm hoping that I don't get too much of a glare in them, so I'm sorry if I do, but I'll try my very best to keep my head still and looking directly at the camera. So far I think if I have a little glance you can't see much of a glare, I'm hoping. Anyway, I'm waffling already. I've tried to make the desk a little bit festive, so Richard's here as usual. Love Richard. And backdrop, usual, you know, just pootling. Kate Eastwood Christmas cushion. Still not got the inner pad for it. I think I'm just going to have to pinch one of the ones from out of the lounge and use that pad. And then the Crochet Sanctuary blanket, that's there as well. So what I'm going to do, it probably won't be as long as last week's video. That seemed to go on forever, I think, because I really have just been working on these two blankets. So what I'll do is I'll start with the Emma's Hearts blanket made by Anita on Instagram, paid for pattern, and I have got relatively far with it, if you can see. I'll try and lean back a bit without making my chair go funny. So I've worked all the way around the for the hearts here, as you can see, and then I'm on the granny stripes, and then you do another round of hearts. So, and this is with Stylecraft Special DK. Have a dilemma as usual. If you've watched any of my other videos, it's a thread, a common thread that's appearing in my videos where I seem to have dilemmas all the time. So what I've done is, my plan was for the next round of hearts was to do a block of red and have the hearts in white, or vice versa, but probably that way. So here I am merrily going along the border in white, and I ran out, so I thought that's okay, I've got a huge amount of stash. went to look for some white in DK, didn't have any. Had white in Chunky, but no DK. So I had to rip it back because I don't want to have to go out and order anymore, to be honest, if I can help it. I'm sorry if I'm just glancing, I'm just making sure that my glasses aren't, I hope you can't see my double chin. So yeah, so I'm it was a bit of a dilemma because I thought I don't want to ruin the pattern because it's so nice, but I think what I'm going to have to do, I seem to have every shade going in Stylecraft Special DK, just not white. So I've obviously got the silver, the lipstick and the cream and the Lincoln. Couldn't think of the name of it then. So I think what I might try, I can always undo it if it doesn't work out, is oh, I've got a little tail there. I might try maybe like a silver and green silver. No, because it's got to bring that red in again if I can. What would you do? I don't know what to do. You see, the cream and the green look really nice. Can you see? With the because the hearts really pop. So the idea is that you do a block of red with white hearts. The one thing I have got is I have got some white DK, but it's silvery. Yeah, you know these that, can you see there? When I showed this cushion cover, these bobbles and the snow is white, but it's got some silver sparkly thread running through it. I could try that actually. Actually, I've just noticed something, what I've done. I was working in cream. This is cream. And I've somehow changed to white. Why have I done that? Oh. I don't need to worry about it. I've got loads of cream in DK. I'm not going to edit this out. I'm going to leave it in to show you how dim I can be sometimes. What I've done is, this is because, now it's no excuse, none whatsoever, but I work on my crochet in the evening, as I've mentioned to you before. I'm just checking there's no glare. I work on it in the evening and the light isn't great, and I don't need it to be great because when you're working on a pattern that's really quite straightforward and you can just get on with it, can't you? So, disclaimer, what I've done, now if you've watched any of my other videos, I don't call them mistakes, I call them creative errors. So this is a creative error and it's a one-off because it's unique now. So what I've done, because I know you're probably all shouting at me saying, but Steph, you originally was working in cream, silver, Lincoln and lipstick in Stylecraft Special DK. Mentioned it to you before. For some reason, Steph's gone off pieced a bit and started using white that I must have had in the basket that everything else was in. Not noticed, carried on my merry way. Can you see? It doesn't look too bad, does it? So we've gone from cream to white. So I'm pretending that it's not a mistake, because it isn't, is it? It's a creative error. But I'm really happy now because I've got loads of cream left. I even had that conversation with my mum the other night. Hi mum, by the way. I had that conversation with her. I rang her up, she'll be laughing now, and said, I didn't ring her, I messaged her and said, have you got any white DK? Because she's got as much stash as I have. And she rang me back and said, I've got a minute amount. And I said, oh no, I need more than that. Had quite a long conversation about it actually. But all along, this good old cream here, I've got loads of. So I'm really happy now. And had I not been pointing it out and talking to you, so thank you for that, I wouldn't have noticed. I'd have just panicked and put something else in, another colour that I wasn't happy with. So I can carry on now. I'm not going to undo it and get rid of the white because it doesn't look too bad at all. You've got the cream there and you've got the white. Oh, I'm so happy. Can't believe that. So anyway, I can carry on now. I can carry on with it, get the red and the cream, the red hearts and the cream, or the cream hearts and the red, whatever I decide to do it. And I'll show you next week because it'll be finished by then. So yeah, was that loads of waffling and rambling, but I'm so glad I noticed. You'd have probably noticed anyway and told me, but great, so I can carry on with that. I'm really happy. And I've not gone, more importantly, because hubby doesn't watch these videos, so it's perfectly fine. I could have gone off and bought more white DK for no reason because I didn't need it, because it's not white I needed, it's cream. Moving on very swiftly now. If you're new, by the way, and you're watching this video and thinking, what on earth is she going on about? They're not usually like this. I don't usually discover a creative error in the middle of telling you all about the pattern I'm working on. So I hope you've not switched off. Anyway, swiftly moving on. Richard's having a look in the basket. Sit up, Richard. So this is the granny square blanket that I'm working on, that I've been showing you. What I've done this week is I have used a join as you go method. I'll show you whilst I'm waffling on. Join as you go method. I've joined 9 squares together. Joined them all in cream. This is Deramore's Studio DK Anti-Pilling. It's absolutely beautiful. It is so soft. I can't tell you how soft it is. It's gorgeous. And it's just lovely. Look at the colours. They're really, really nice. There you go. So yeah, so I've joined them all together. Continuous join as you go with cream, and I've started with some smaller squares and I'm attaching those around. Can you see? There's the little ones at the bottom with all the ends showing. So yeah, I've joined them to the bottom. Here it is. What I've done is I've finished off, I've done the join as you go, and then I've put a couple of rounds in of granny stripe all the way around all 9 squares just to finish it off, and then I'm starting again with the little squares on the bottom. And so I'll work all the way around the 9 squares with the little ones, and then I will put another few borders in around again, and just keep going with it until I decide it's big enough for, I might even put more little squares in. Now, I've mentioned Marion to you before of wool thread paint, and I've bought a couple of her patterns, and she's got quite a few patterns if you go and have a look. So I'm not particularly following any of Marion's patterns yet, because the two I've bought, which are the Noel 9 patch, put picture in here to show you, and the Winter Seasons blankets, I'll put a picture in. They're absolutely beautiful. So what I want to do is I want to possibly order some more yarn from Deramores, and then follow those patterns as they should be followed. So this one's a bit of a practice for me, to be honest, because I think I did mention to you last time, I'll show you while I'm talking, that I've not done continuous join as you go. I've never done it. I've always just attached my squares in with double crochets and, you know, things like that. So I'm really pleased with how it's turned out, the join as you go. You can see. So this is really just practice for me, to be honest. You know, putting small squares in and seeing how I can get them round the corners, and I'm attaching all of the squares now around the outside in silver. It's not silver, in this colour, Deramores. It might be silver. If it isn't, I'll put the proper name in on the screen for you. So yeah, I'm quite happy so far with it. So I'll just keep going with it, and then I'll show you more progress on that next week. And then we'll be, well, I'm hoping it'll be finished for next week, to be honest, and then I can start something else. But to be honest, I've really enjoyed both of these blankets for different reasons, and I'm working in different, hi Murphy, because I'm working in different yarns as well. I've got the Stylecraft Special DK for the Emma's Hearts blanket, and then obviously the Deramores. So for different reasons I like both of them, especially because I've got a huge stash of Stylecraft and I need to use it up, to be honest. So it's been quite nice, and I'll probably do another one of these Emma's Hearts blankets as well, in some more shades of Stylecraft Special, and then I can hopefully gift them if they're okay. So I think that's it. Short but sweet, I know, but I really don't have anything else I've started, to be honest. So I was hoping to start something else, but it's not quite worked out, as I say, because I've been quite busy with my blankets and also with work. So I hope you're all okay. I hope you're managing to get lots of Christmassy things done, and I'm sending hubby out to the shops shortly to get some wrapping paper because I haven't got any, and I've not even written any Christmas cards yet. How bad's that? Murphy's down here, but you can't see him, bless him. I'll hopefully show him you next time, if he'll sit with me on camera. We'll see. So I hope, anyway, have a great week. Everyone is now leant against the tripod. I think he wants me to put him on camera. Anyway, have a great week everyone, and have a great weekend as well. It's only Saturday, isn't it? I hope it's not been too waffly and rambly and all over the place, but I just wanted to pop on and say hi and show you what I'm working on. And it's a positive because my creative error has worked out really well, because I've suddenly realised that. So have a great weekend. Thank you for watching if you've made it this far, and I'll see you all next time.